Hello students, how are you all doing? Hope that you must be fit and well. Today we are doing a sum from JEE Mains 2016. The sum reads like this. If the number of terms in the expansion of 1 minus 2 by x plus 4 by x squared to the power n given x is not equals to 0 is 28, then the sum of the coefficients of all the terms in this expansion is. Given options are A 64, B 2187, C 243 and D is 729. So, out of these four given options, only one is the correct option. Okay, and we have to find that the correct option for the given question. Now see here, what is the sum saying that? Here the sum is saying that there is an expression like this. 1 minus 2 by x plus 4 by x squared raised to the power n. N is a number which is not given to us. Here it is told that x is not equals to 0, because if x will be equals to 0, then 2 by x and 4 by x squared will have no meaning. So x is not equals to 0, it is being told to us. And the number of terms in the expansion of this is equals to 28. So if when we will expand this expression, okay, so and then add up all the coefficients of x, okay, and then the sum of the coefficients of all the terms, and if we will, when we will add the coefficients of all the x terms, then what will be the sum of all the coefficients? That is the question. Okay, now see here how we will do the sum. From here it is being told to us that the number of terms in the expansion of this is equals to 28. From that we will get the value of n. Okay, now see, if a expression is like this, okay, a plus b plus c plus so on up to r terms, okay, up to r terms, okay, up to r terms, and this is raised to the power n. This thing you have to, this property you have to remember. So if there are r terms here in the bracket and the power is raised to n, then when we will expand this expression, okay, so how many number of terms will be there? The number of terms will be, there is a formula for this. You have to remember that formula, and we have to use that formula for finding the value of n. Okay, so the number of terms in this expansion, okay, is, if there are r terms in bracket and it is raised to the power n. So on expanding this, okay, how many terms will be there? Okay, there is a formula for that. So the formula says that the number of terms is n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. Okay, where n is what? N is this index. R is what? R is the number of terms in the bracket. Okay, that. Okay, so this formula we have to use for finding first the value of n. So now see here, there are 3 terms being given here. So here for the given question r will be 3. Okay, so here, so, and the number of terms is 28. Okay, so here the number of terms, so number of terms, okay, will be how many? It will be n plus number r. R is what? R is the number of terms in the bracket. So there are 3 terms. So it will be 3 minus 1 c r minus 1. R is the number of terms. So this is 3 minus 1 which is equals to number of terms, that is 28. Okay, now solve this. So this we get n plus 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So n plus 2, c 3 minus 1, 2. Okay, so n plus 2 c2 means what? N plus 2 c2 means that it is n plus 1, oh sorry, n plus 2. Okay, we have to write two terms in descending order starting from n plus 2. Okay, so n plus 2 into n plus 1 divided by the factorial 2. Okay, that is 2 into 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. So this will become n plus 2. Okay, so we will get, okay, I am writing n plus 1 first. Okay, and into n plus 2 divided by 2. So that is, according to the question, it is equals to 28. Okay, now the cross multiply. So we are getting n plus 1 into n plus 2 is equals to 2 into 28 is 56. So this n is here what? N is a natural number. Okay, and so there are n plus 1 into n plus 2. These are the consecutive natural numbers which are difference of 1. N is a natural number here. Okay, so these are the consecutive natural numbers, n plus 1 into n plus 2. So here you find the two terms. You may find the value of n by two methods. Either you may do by solving this equation and find out the value of n by quadratic method, or here actually the n is a natural number, so we may apply that property as well. Okay, so n plus 1 into n plus 2. So these are the consecutive natural numbers whose product is 56. Now find out the two consecutive natural numbers whose product is 56. So this will be 7 into 8. 7 8 is 56. These are the consecutive natural numbers whose product is 56. So n plus 1 value will be then 7. Okay, so n plus 1 value will be 7, the smaller number. Okay, n plus 1 is the smaller, that will be equals to the smaller of these two, 7. So from here we are getting n value is equals to 6. So the n value is now we are getting 6. Okay, so first we have found out the value of n. Okay, now then what will be the sum of the coefficients? So the sum of the coefficients we have to find. Okay, that means leaving the x. So here the expansion will become 1 minus 2 by x plus 4 by x squared whole to the power n. N is 6. Okay, now the sum of the coefficients we have to find out. That means leaving the x. So you have to remember this thing. So whenever you want to find the sum of the coefficients of, sum of the coefficients, that means we have to leave the x term. Okay, x. So here we have to leave just the x, only the adding the coefficients. Okay, so the sum of the coefficients you will find by putting the value of x equals to 1. Now here put the value of x equals to 1. So putting x equals to 1 and then solving this expression, you will get the sum of the coefficients. Okay, so putting x equals to 1, we will get the sum of the coefficients. So sum of coefficients will be what? Now put here the value of x1. So the sum of coefficient will be here 1 minus 2 divided by x value 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2 and plus 4 x squared 1 squared, x value is 1. So 1 squared will be 1. So 4 divided by 1 will be 4. 4 whole to the power 6. Now simplify this. So 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 minus 2. 2 is 3. So 3 to the power 6. 3 to the power 6 is 3 multiplied 6 times. So when you multiply 3 6 times, you will get 729. Okay. So now check from the given option. So the given option, the D tallies with 729. So the correct option is D. So that is D is the correct option. I hope that you must have understood the sum very clearly. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Stay fine. Thank you.